You might also know him from Recovering Commies if you ever came to those shows that he produced. So welcome to the stage, Yuri Kagan.
Thanks for clapping. I like how half the people don't know who the fuck I am, but you're still clapping. It's beautiful. I feel like I should start off by telling you guys a few things about myself. I like to lie to people and tell them I do steroids, just so I have a reason to yell at them. I'm unemployed. Anyone? Unemployed? Really? That's it? We just came out of fucking recession? Fuck everyone here. No, really, go fuck yourselves. I'm unemployed. I lived in a studio apartment about the size of the stage, and because I live in San Francisco, I had to move out of that fucking apartment to move in a smaller apartment with 5,000 roommates. Without product in my hair, I looked like I was electrocuted. As a child, I had an unusual obsession with the show Full House. Anyone? Oh, really? Slash Voodoo Dolls entire cast. And I've been single most of my life. And that, guys, that's what it says on the JDate profile my mother created for me. Jewish dating. If you don't know what that is, it's like Match.com with larger hair, bigger noses, and lowered expectations. JDate? No? It's weird, like JDate, their ad should say like, JDate. The one place in the world people will, for some reason, lie about being Jewish. Like seriously, I don't get it. Why the fuck? No one wants to be Jewish. Like, no one wakes up and goes, I can have a ski slope nose. I want a Barbara Streisand beak. Like, no one does that. That was hilarious for everyone that didn't laugh. Go fuck yourselves. I went to a barbecue over the weekend. It was interesting. I went to a vegetarian barbecue. Anyone? Anyone applauding for that? No. Like when I got there, because I love me some barbecue. I love barbecue, right? And I got there and I realized that like going to a vegetarian barbecue is like going to a prostitute who just wants to hold your hand. Just leave fucking hungry, you know what I'm saying? It was weird at the barbecue. I ran into someone and it was an awkward experience. I ran into the person I lost my virginity to. It's not a thing like to run into anyone you've hooked up with. Like I never know what to do. Like I don't know if I should say hi or like pretend they're a homeless person and just ignore them. Like it's weird. Seriously, like what the fuck do you say? Like hey, I don't know if you remember me. I was the one who asked you if the condom made me look fat. You said yes. Seriously, it's weird because the thing is, a part of me wants to invite them back over, right? It's not because I want to like visit old territory or any shit like that. It's because I want to show them what I've learned. Right? Like I want to show them that shit has changed. Things come in 3D now, and I now know what you meant by wrong hole. I now know what you meant. Like, I now know it's not appropriate, apparently, to ask your lover if it looks like the mole on your back got bigger. Like it's not. Alright. That was disgusting. You guys are gross. On the way here, I was arguing with my mother, because that's what I do. I have a Jewish mother, which is fucked up. And there's like 2 Jews here. You guys are liars. Like, everyone just lies the whole time. Like, if you don't know what Jewish mothers like, if the liars in this room, like, Jewish mothers like acne. They tell you that shit's gonna go away, and the bitch just lingers on and on and on and on. You can use all the Proactive in the world and she won't get out of your business. It's annoying. But my mom, she's interesting. She was telling me, because I didn't go home for the holidays, because I don't care, because Hanukkah's not a holiday, let's be honest. I didn't go home for the holidays, and my mom, she's like, Yuri, blood's thicker than water. Blood's thicker than water. And I was like, Mom, but water washes blood off your windshield. I don't have a car, it's just kidding. My mom's interesting because my mom has this weird thing where, like, a lot of parents, they always try to tell you their drug stories to make you not want to do drugs. Like, my mom, she'd always tell me, about her one time smoking pot. It was this one time. Yuri, I was at a bar, and I was on this date, and this guy had me what I thought was a cigarette, and my arms were so heavy. And it's like a month will go by, and she'll be like, So I was at this club, it was the 70s, someone handed me a cigarette this one time, and my arms felt so heavy. And then, like, another month would go by, and she'd be like, I went to someone's birthday party. Someone handed me this one time I did it. He handed me what I thought was a cigarette, and my arms felt so heavy. It's like, my mom was a fucking pothead. She's a liar too. It's great. And the thing is, like, I smoke a lot of pot. Anyone? Anyone? Really? I smoke a shitload of weed. But the thing is, I realized I smoke too much weed, and I realized how poor I am. No. I realize how poor I am just by, like, when I see people on the street pantomiming the smoking pot signal, this, like, all I can think in my head is, hold it in a little fucking longer. Like, that's how you know how poor you are.
You almost died.
I told it to my mom, she's like, that's not funny. I smoke a lot of pot. Which is it is what it is. I smoke a lot of pot, but I do it a little differently than most people. I like to smoke pot and watch my favorite show, Intervention. I was watching Intervention. I was really high, stuffing my fat face because that's what I do. I was just sitting there, and I was too damn lazy to change the channel, right? Like, because the remote was like way over there, and the bomb was like right here, and I was just sitting there, doing what I do, like, And I was sitting there, and Intervention was over, and I didn't change the channel, right? And this documentary came on called The Bridge. Anyone seen this? The Bridge? Oh, it's not a funny thing. I think it's kind of funny. The Golden Gate Bridge is this documentary that talks about how the Golden Gate Bridge is like the #1 place in the country for people to go and commit suicide, blah. And the city of San Francisco and state of California spends like millions of dollars for anti-suicide prevention services for people who are about to jump, which it made me think. Like, I stuffed like 5 Pop-Tarts in my head and I thought about it, and it made me think, because like we can spend millions of dollars for people who are willing to stop being a burden, but we can't even have a 24-hour BART. So I was thinking, because I'm a patriot and because I give a shit, sort of, that I think we should redo the entire Golden Gate Bridge. Are you guys ready? Add a diving board. Oh, go fuck yourselves. I bet I'm not done though. But and about halfway down, there could be a photo of someone wearing a swim cap, showing you how to do it correctly, because that'd be embarrassing to do it wrong. And then there could be like one of those cameras, like the one on Splash Mountain. Like the, like the one that catches you at the worst moment of your life. And there could be a sign right next to it that says like all photos available for an easy payment of $19.95. And don't forget the cash only part, right? And then we already charge a toll. Why not just call it a fucking admission and call it Six Flags Soaring over the Pacific, huh? You guys are disgusting people laughing at suicide. It's not funny. I'm Russian. Anyone Russian? Thank God, I fucking hate them. I'm Russian, and it's difficult telling someone you're Russian, because telling someone you're Russian is essentially telling them you have to learn about deodorant from television commercials. It's pretty messed up. It's difficult growing up being Russian, because, as a kid, while most kids got peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, I got chest hair at the age of 5. It's just true, it's not a joke, it's my life, you're welcome. It's difficult, like, whenever I mention that I'm Russian, there always has to be some dick in the audience who has to interrupt and be like, you're Russian? I'm Russian too, like 5 generations back on my grandfather's side, once removed, yay Bolsheviks. The thing is, a lot of Americans don't seem to understand, like, you're not Russian if you don't have parents who blatantly scare people, okay? Like, you're not Russian if you don't have a relative that no one knows what the fuck he does for a living, okay? It's true, I have this uncle, growing up, none of us ever knew what he did for a living, but we didn't question it. We didn't question it. We just loved the free imported things he brought us. It was great. No, but it's like, if you were the awkward person to ask my 300-pound Russian uncle what the fuck he did for a living, he'd be like, we import meats. Import meats. Which is weird. It's like, is that how you bought that BMW in cash? I don't get it. It's a mafia reference, I guess. It's weird. I I'm Russian. It's weird because like, being Russian, it confuses people. It confuses a lot of people because like I'm Russian enough to be rude, but I'm American enough to say thank you after I call someone an asshole. It's pretty messed up. All right. It was difficult growing up with entire families straight from the Soviet Union. Like I think a lot of people don't understand what that's like. Like I could never complain about lines ever. Couldn't do it. People, it's for the smart people. The rest of you are just idiots. It's true. Like, you guys are stupid. My mom, being Russian, it was weird. Like my apartment. I moved into my apartment. I moved into a tiny studio, and I told my grandmother, and she's like, "You have one bathroom. Wow." It's difficult growing up like that because like. The thing people don't understand was like as a kid, I was afraid of the dark. I was afraid of the dark, and I pissed myself. It's just true. I did. And before I'd go to bed, I'd tell my grandmother, I'd be like, "Grandma, there are monsters under my bed. Leave the light on." My grandmother, the sweet woman that she is, she'd say, "Yuri, no monsters, Mama. Go to sleep, no monsters. Only people who take away people you love and need to love now." For 20 years you sink alive in jail, dies that day, never see Papa again. That's not even a joke, that's a true story. Imagine ghost stories at our house. Yay, my name is Yuri Kagan, thank you for coming.